Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Marv. This is Readings by Marvelous Madame Tarot. This is going to be your first energy read of February 2024 for the beautiful sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. As you see by the thumb, it is number 1. No timelines. They're all timeless. I would just be referring to them as 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those playlists that are put down in the comment for your reference will be your master playlist. They're going to be for every single one of the videos, and they're going to just go there. So now all of them should have January, February, March, April. Actually, we're starting this in February, of course. Happy new Lunar New Year. That's when we get things started. Again, everything you need to know is below in the description box for you and your collective. All right, so in the first energy read, we're going in with messages of love. This is going to be with a person that you are together with, not together with. The cards will kind of give us a clue as to your relationship status, but of course, take it as it resonates, leave the rest. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, let it escape. As usual, everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. Let's go ahead and get started, Virgo. Find out where we are. This is for Virgo. All right, your person wants to let you know that they are struggling to find the right path right now. They got the card of destiny, which also came out with absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Okay, those came out together. What else do they want Virgo to know? Broken. I feel shattered about this situation. So this individual is not only going through struggling to find out the right path that they're supposed to have, Virgo, but they're broken because you guys are not together either. So you can kind of say that they're going through a double terrible time for the simple fact that I can very much so bet my bottom dollar here that they sabotage this without even knowing that they were sabotaging it, because they are struggling to even figure out what they want to do. A broken person that doesn't have any type of, what's the word, direction in life, and does not know about the path that they're on, is not going to be the best partner for you, because they don't know what they want to do internally. So you're basically with an individual, Virgo, who doesn't know what the future holds, but know that they want you in it. And depending on the person and what they got going on in their life right now, besides all of their brokenness, that can be dangerous. Meaning, what part of this are they struggling with? Is it relationship destiny? Is it work? Is it like, because you don't want that spilling over into what you got going on. Do they have a good career, but they know that they miss you, and they know that they're broken, but they're struggling to find the path? Because that seems bigger. That seems like it embodies everything in a person's life. So the question goes back to, well, they really don't know what's going on. They really don't know what's going on in their life. They just want you to be a part of it. So the question then becomes, did you make a conscious effort to leave this person's life because of this? Because they didn't know what the hell was going on. Because they didn't know. They're broken. They feel shattered about this situation. So there's another situation as well. Is it the situation at hand, or is it a situation that caused you to leave? We're about to find out. They're definitely feeling like they missed the fact that you're gone, and they're definitely shattered. But when you're shattered about a situation, I want to say more than 50% of the time, and I'm going to be fair, then you messed it up. The other 50, you could be shattered because you're, the breakup is a byproduct of, what happened. But are they shattered because they couldn't give you what you needed? Why are these cards here for Virgo? Let's find out. Intuitively, I'm feeling like this person really doesn't know what they're doing. They don't know what's going on with them right now. All right. We're leading this with a Page of Wands. Well, they seem to know what they want, though. Then, they don't know what they want. Page of Wands to the Seven of Cups. All right. To the Fool. Yeah, this is a person that goes back and forth. Page of Wands, you want to make a passionate, you have a passionate message. You are reaching out with the intention of starting something passionate with the person. Yet and still, we have a Seven of Cups, which means that you're chasing multiple damn cups at the same time. But yet, we go back to the Fool. You want to move forward with all of the risk and rewards that comes with this Fool energy. It's like, pick which one you want. You're coming toward me with a passionate message and wanting to rekindle something, or you want to let me know that you're enthusiastic about our future, which can kind of go along with the Fool. That you are who I want, Virgo. Let's move forward. But then in the heart, it's like this person wants a commitment but carrying themselves like a single person. Or like this person wants a commitment but in their hearts, they really want to keep their options open and they're only wanting a commitment to keep you because they don't want to lose you, but they're conflicted. So this is why. All right. So that kind of answers my question from the beginning. Are they struggling to find out what they want to do in life, period? Or are they struggling? I mean, it does give energy like it's giving overall. I'm struggling to find the right path. Destiny. Are you my destiny? So they're saying that I only want to love you and commit to you if you are the person that I'm destined to be with. Who in the hell gives you that answer? That's a feeling. So that's that mutable, I can't make a decision shit. And I'm pissed off for you because, Virgo, but you are also mutable. But you're an earthy type of mutable, which I really never understood that about your sign, honestly. It makes no sense to me, but that's the irony of being mutable earth, which is like, what's mutable earth? It's just, anyway. So to some degree, you understand with where the person is coming from the standpoint of wanting options and being able to go with the flow. I honestly think that you guys are way more decisive than people let on. Like, you guys are very, very picky and strategic about what you want. So I think, and there's so many different facets to being a Virgo. Of course, I'm not the aficionado of that, but what I will say from my life observation is that I think the only thing, a couple other things, you have the ability to have an open mind and, to a certain extent, of course. I think the biggest thing is that you kind of know how to go with the flow, but I will talk to people who love you guys and they swear up and down that that's BS. But I honestly, I think that they should have just created another category for you guys. And that's no shade because you don't really fit all the way in earth. You don't really fit immutable. But I would imagine that you would be like completely earth. You are an earth sign, but you shouldn't be mutable is what I'm saying. You do have the ability to adapt and deal with your situation. So I think it's that makes you such an expert. You're not cardinal earth. You're not fixed earth. So we had to do something with the other category, right? Moving on. You can understand where this person is coming from to a certain extent. But of course, as we always, we should understand universally that it's always going to be different when you love the person or you want to be with the person. It's like if your friend came and told you, Virgo, I want such and such, but I kind of want to, you would understand a little bit more, although you would give them your Virgo wisdom. But of course, it hits different when it's you, right? And I want to hear from you guys, like, how do you deal with indecisiveness? Because that's what this is given. And I think that you walked away from this because I believe that you love this person and they just had an inability to make a decision. It's one thing to be mutable, adaptable, go with the flow, kind of not necessarily change like the weather, but has the ability to ebb and flow. That's a completely different thing from not making the decision and not knowing whether you want to commit or not. So I think that that's really what this person is. They're afraid to commit, but they want you at the same time. And you was like, I ain't got time to be playing these games with you. FOH. You was just like, no. You're like, no. Let's look at the past and present. Past, yeah. They were also in present. Past was Knight of Pentacles, and present is the Page of Cups. They definitely want to come in, and it looks like in the past they tried to play this game, and you felt, especially with this person's inability to be able to make a decision, shit or get off the pot type of thing. It feels like they dangled a commitment in your face and never could quite get to where they needed to be. It's like, I'm going to continue to bring you this, this pentacle energy, but I'm not going to I'm not ready to become the king of pentacles yet. So it's that energy where you could have felt like after a while you're being breadcrumb, because they are unwavering, very, very cautious. This person is afraid. They feel like they want to make that commitment with the person that they're destined to be with. But again, how do you know who you're destined to be with? To their, they don't need a defense, but to their point, I don't want to waste my time dealing with someone who I'm not destined to be with. But see, here's the thing, Virgo. This person is not done finding themselves. This person still has some growing to do. Does that make sense to you? I want to tell you not to bear this person's water. As a mutable earth sign, and as being the sign that's notorious for accepting people, I say notorious because it is a great quality, but you guys are notorious for accepting people the way that they are. It becomes notorious because it can backfire, because you dust them off, you polish them up, you make them new again. And sometimes people, when you take away the burden of them having to figure out how the hell they're going to do that themselves, then they get brand new. And now that they knew, they forget that, how much they should be giving back to you. And it could definitely have been that. But they are going to come in with apologies. They are going to come in and apologize. Exciting, passionate, very enthusiastic. I'm sorry. I want to get back together. I know in the past I did this, but how they're going to explain this to you? In my heart, I'm still dealing with trying to figure out what these other cups got to offer. And how do you explore the Seven of Cups and still give a commitment? Let's look at the top of the deck. We do have commitment. Look at that. I want you to be a part of my future and unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. So they want to talk about how you guys could make this work. So we have this unfinished business. I want this commitment. You are a part of my future. However, I feel a but coming, and only they're going to be able to tell you about this but. You let me know how they're going to be able to explain this to you. Because they are still chasing these other options. Not unless they're not looking for another person. They're looking to accomplish some things. And if they can come in and explain this, if this is you, and they can come in and explain this where it makes sense, then they are sincere. Top of the deck and the clarifier, we have the World and the Ten of Swords. They have just about been the most stressed that they've ever been. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. I feel shattered about this situation because I do want to commit to you. But I have some ideas about this commitment, is what I feel like they want to say. And then we have the World. So I will tell you, Virgo, that the indecisive cycle is over. The non-committal cycle is over. All right. What remains here is the World and the Fool. All right. The World and the Fool. The old cycle is over. They still very much so want to move forward with the risk and rewards. But I would watch this commitment card and make sure that you guys are on board with the way that they want to commit. All right. And we're going to leave it there. I'm going to close you out there. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. And I'll see you in number 2, Virgo. Bye, guys.